Good morning to one and all. Due to some network problem in my location, I am unable to take the classes online. Sorry for that. In this video, we are going to discuss about choppers. That is fourth unit in our subject power electronics. I will explain each and every topic. Don't worry about the syllabus. Just concentrate on the concepts. In fourth unit, up to now we discussed about concept of chopper, applications of choppers, types of choppers, that is step down chopper, step up chopper, problems on choppers, and classification of chopper circuits. First of all, I think everyone know concept of chopper. That is, chopper is a circuit which converts fixed DC voltage to variable DC voltage. Coming to applications of choppers, okay, that is, choppers can be used in many applications where we require the variable DC voltage. The main applications are battery operated vehicles and speed control of DC machines. And types of choppers, that is, the step down chopper is nothing but the chopper in which the output voltage is less than the input voltage is nothing but step down chopper. And step up chopper, that is nothing but the chopper in which output voltage is greater than the input voltage Vs is nothing but step up chopper. And we discussed some problems on types of choppers and finally classification of choppers. Coming to classification, depending upon the polarities of output voltage, and load current, the chopper circuits are classified into 5 types. They, they are from class A to class E. That is, class A, type A, first quadrant chopper, or class B, type B, or second quadrant chopper, class C, or two quadrant class A chopper, class D or two quadrant class B chopper, and finally class E, type E or four quadrant chopper circuits. I think we completed up to class D chopper. Now we are going to discuss about class E chopper. Class E chopper, also known as type E chopper or four quadrant chopper. Why it is called four quadrant chopper? Why? Because by using class E chopper we can get the four quadrant operations. Four quadrant operations are nothing but forward motoring mode and forward regenerating mode, reverse motoring mode, and reverse regenerating mode. In first quadrant, the class E chopper circuit operates in forward motoring mode. In second quadrant, class E chopper circuit act as forward regenerating mode, and in third quadrant it operates in reverse motoring mode. In fourth quadrant it operates in reverse regenerating mode. Okay. Nowadays all practical applications requires the four quadrant operations. Now we are going to discuss about class E chopper, what's the circuit description, what's the circuit diagram, and what's the working of class E chopper. Now coming to circuit description of class E chopper circuit. That is, class E chopper circuit mainly consists of four choppers, four diodes, load, and which is supplied by this entire circuit is supplied by the constant DC voltage source. Here four diodes are connected in anti-parallel to the four choppers. This is the circuit description of class E choppers. Coming to circuit diagram, this is the circuit diagram of class E chopper circuit, which is consisting of four choppers, that is from CH1 to CH4, and four diodes, that is from D1 to D4. Here four diodes are connected in anti-parallel to the four choppers, and load is connected in between the choppers and diodes, and this entire circuit is supplied by a constant voltage source Vs. Now coming to working is very simple. Okay. The working of class E chopper circuit can be explained in 4 cases. Now consider first case. Okay, this is a circuit diagram which represents the case 1. In first case, consider chopper circuits CH2 and CH3. Choppers CH3 and CH2 are in conducting state, and remaining all chopper and diodes are in non-conducting state. Means CH2 and CH3 act as a short circuit, remaining all are act as a open circuit, and there is a path for current from source to load. There is a path for current from source to load in the direction of Vs plus CH3 load CH2 and Vs minus, means total input voltage is appears across the load V0. In this case, inductor starts charging with the polarities of positive and negative. That is total input voltage Vs of input voltage is appears across the load, that is nothing but V0 is equal to plus Vs, and current and load current is increasing, positively increasing. Why? Because here inductor starts charging. Coming to second case of working of class C chopper, this is the circuit diagram. In this case, in first case, inductor starts charging. After complete charging of this inductor changes its polarity. That is, positive polarity becomes negative and negative polarity becomes positive. Due to the complete charging of this inductor, okay, chopper circuit comes into off state. That is, CH3 comes into off state, and this negative polarity is connected to cathode of diode D4. So diode D4 comes into forward bias. So in second case, choppers CH2 and diode D4 are in conducting state, and remaining all diodes and choppers are in non-conducting state. Means CH2 and D4 act as a short circuit, and inductor starts discharging from positive polarity to negative polarity in the path L plus CH2 D4 and L minus, and there is no path for current from source to load, so the voltage across load becomes 0, and here inductor starts discharging, so load current decreasing, positively decreasing. Why? Because it is discharging current. This is the second operating mode of class E chopper circuit. Coming to third case of working, this is the circuit diagram. In third case, we are going to consider CH1, that is chopper CH1 as well as CH4 are in conducting state, and remaining all choppers and diodes are in non-conducting state. Means CH1 and CH4 act as a short circuit. Due to the conduction of CH1 and CH4, there is a path for current from source to load from Vs plus CH1 load CH4 and Vs minus. So total input voltage appears across the load, and inductor starts charging with the polarities of positive and negative. But in this case, the voltage across the load is same as the input voltage but negative. Why? Because in this case, current direction is opposite to the previous current directions. So total input voltage, that is Vs, is appears as a negative, and load current is negatively increasing. Why? Because in this case, inductor starts charging. This is the third case of work. Coming to fourth case of working, this is the circuit diagram. This is very simple. In this case, after complete charging of inductor, consider CH1 is commutated, means it acts as a open circuit, and inductor changes its polarities, that is negative polarity becomes positive and positive polarity becomes negative. Here negative polarity is connected to cathode of diode D2. So diode D2 comes into forward bias. So in this case consider CH4 and D2 are in conducting state, which are act as a short circuit, and remaining all diodes and choppers are in open circuit, and inductor starts discharging from positive polarity to negative polarity in the direction of L plus CH4 D2 and L minus. There is no path for current from source to load, so the voltage across load becomes 0, and here inductor starts discharging, so load current starts negatively decreasing. This is the fourth case of working of class E chopper circuits. Same procedure repeats for the remaining cycles also. Now by using the above discussion we are going to draw the waveforms. Waveforms are very easy. Okay, consider we are considering input voltage is constant DC voltage, and we are going to consider the load voltage as well as load current. In first case we are going to consider choppers CH2 and CH3 are in on state. Due to the conducting of CH2 and CH3 we are getting output voltage is V0, which is same as the Vs, that is V0 is equal to Vs, and current starts, inductor starts charging, so load current starts increasing in positive direction. Okay, coming to second case, after completely charging, here CH3 comes into off state. So in second case we are going to consider CH2 and D4 are in on state. Due to the conduction of these two, inductor starts discharging, so the load voltage becomes 0, and this is the discharging current which is positive. Okay, after completely discharging of inductor we are going to consider CH1 and CH4 are in on state. Due to the conducting of CH1 and CH4 we are going to get the output voltage which is same as the input voltage but negative due to the negative direction of current, and inductor starts charging in negative direction. After completely charging of inductor, again we are going to consider CH4 and D2 are in on state. Due to the conducting of these two, that is nothing but the discharging of inductor, we are going to get the 0 voltage at the load, and inductor starts discharging, means current is decreasing in the negative direction, and same procedure repeats for the remaining cycles also. Okay, waveforms are very easy if you know the working. Try to find out the type of the chopper by using the given data. In the next video we are going to discuss about other types of choppers, that is nothing but DC Jones chopper, Morgan's chopper, oscillation chopper, and AC choppers, which are very important for knowing the concepts of choppers. Thank you.